Yep. All right. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? This is the first live on this channel. So we're gonna go live today, right? We are going live today. This is the first live on this channel. We're getting set up over here, so this is the first live for this channel. All right, we're gonna go live, y'all. We're talking about this channel, man. Consciousness. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get started in a moment here. I'm getting set up for this live. Hopefully y'all can hear me, right? Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, so what's happening, y'all? This is turn my light on here. Yeah, so my name is Terrance Wilburn. I am T Wilburn. This is the channel, right? We're going live here on this channel for the first time. Trying to get my light set up how I want the light to look. What we're talking about here today is simply, um, hold up, make sure you can hear me. Yeah. Yo. All right. So anyway, I want to introduce myself. My name is Terrance Wilburn. I am an author as well as a music producer and content creator. So what that means is that I share my experience here online on TikTok as well as I'm a prophet. And so what I do is I share with people my experience on a daily to day basis on how they can get their breakthrough and revelation. So we talk about here on this channel consciousness of what? Consciousness of Christ, consciousness of awakening, consciousness of spirituality, consciousness of meditation, consciousness of your breakthrough. All these things are synonymous. Let me make sure I got some water, y'all, because I'm gonna be here for just a minute. And this video will be uploaded for people to watch and whatnot. We're gonna build this channel up over and over and over again until it's built up. I've had this channel for a while, as well as I have had other YouTube channels. And I hadn't been consistently uploading, especially live here on this YouTube. So I've been testing out different platforms, different subjects, and different things. And so I'm coming over here to build this one up because this has been my main channel, or my second main channel for a while. And I have never built this channel up. So I'm coming over here now to build this channel up, to talk to you guys, to build this audience, to let you know about the breakthrough tools that I use for consciousness, for prayer, for understanding, for revelation. Now I got some tools here I hadn't got familiar with everything on how to go live on YouTube and share all these tools like OBS and live stream and all this other stuff. Right now, I'm just going live from the desktop and my app without using any fancy cameras and stuff like that. I just got my light here, and I'm out here in my my home office / studio where I create things. Now I got a few topics that I want to discuss today, but I'm gonna go through 2 or 3 of them, depending on what it has. I'm just going through right here, looking at it. We're gonna take time and do this, and get a good understanding of what we want to do here on this channel. Let's see. All right. Now I want to, 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to blow this up so I can see it. So I got some notes here off screen that I want to look at and just take my time with you to help you discover how to get your breakthrough and what this channel is about. There have been several people subscribed to this channel. I know for different and obvious or not so obvious reasons. They have subscribed because they know I make beats, or they subscribe because they know I write books, or they subscribe because they know that I'm a prophet. So all of those things, and I have separated in times past many of those topics, but they all unite as one. That was about my testing. So I tested this site as well as my websites that I've had, as well as different kind of opportunities that I shared over multiple platforms. And I came up with the subject is that it's all one. It's all one. So if you are a person who is spiritual, you are a person that has talents and gifts that you want to produce, you want to create, you want to basically be involved with the online world and sharing your experience with people, then this is your opportunity to do so. Again, just like as YouTube is pushing this out to different people, they're trying to figure out what this is best for. This is for consciousness. This is for those who are into meditation, prayer, prophecy, Christ consciousness, and overall the spiritual life and content creation. So these are those topics that we're talking about today, and how it all rolls into what this channel is about, and why we're doing this channel, why we're doing this live now, why we're doing this content creation. This this YouTube live is about me sharing my experience with you. What does that mean? It means that with all of the things that I have experience in, from being an author to being a music producer to being an online business owner slash entrepreneur, I guess you would call it entrepreneur, to being a husband, to being a father, a grandfather. There are multiple things in my life which I, in my daily life, help people with, but I have to yet to grow online. And so I have always tried to test out different ideas and try to reach certain people on different platforms and how to go about it. And again, this particular YouTube channel has not very much been used. So what we're doing now is growing this up. We're going to make this the main YouTube channel for most of the content that I produce here on YouTube. It will be here live on this channel, or it will be uploaded to this channel on a regular and consistent basis from this day forward, going forward. So again, this is me introducing myself to you and what this channel is about. This channel is, we're going to make it entertaining over time, but at the same time, this is to educate you. This is for me to share my life experience with you who will be watching. Those who are attracted to this channel will be spiritual people. Those who are looking for a higher understanding about God, about themselves, about how to, make money online, how to produce their own content, how to get their ideas out of their heart and into their head and out of their hands. There are many particular things that I like to teach on, but we're going to be focused on me sharing my experience with you and how that's going to uplift you and help you get your breakthrough. Now, hopefully you can hear me well. I don't have anybody testing today. I'm not here on my phone, which I do have off screen, but I can see on my monitor here that I'm talking. Hopefully you can hear me talking. So I don't have any moderator, but at the same time, there ain't nobody on here live. So what I'm doing is recording this live so I won't have to upload it. And I'm just sharing the topics with you. And I'll probably take this and chop it up into different pieces of content, as shorts, just to let people know. So again, as YouTube is building the traction for this particular live and it's putting it out to different people and getting the gist of what we're talking about here, we're talking about a channel relaunch. This is my introduction to the audience that I have who have been subscribed, who have not been paying attention because I have not been uploading. At the same time, we're looking for new people to subscribe and to learn more about spirituality, mindfulness, prayer, prophecy. Those are the things that I focus on mainly because I am a prophet. At the same time, like I said, I am a music producer and a content creator and an author. So all of my material, whether it be a book, whether it be music, whether it be just speaking or educating, typically is going to be dealing with those topics because that's who I am. And that's what I have learned to do over the years, is to help people get their breakthrough by using those things, which are really the ultimate things to use. And so mostly here on this channel, we'll be sharing with you um, quantum mindfulness, quantum spirituality, quantum thoughts, things about the quantum realm. What is the quantum? The quantum is something that is all around us that is helping both you and I to get an understanding. Excuse me while I adjust my camera here. I think it's a better view, right? Hopefully it's better. I think it kind of just shined the light on me though. But hopefully that's a pretty decent view of me. I'm sharing my camera here. So I got to get adjusted as well to this webcam, as well as the things that I like to do and show. And so as I get my setup set up differently, because I got to get my light shine properly on me, as well as get adjusted to this new live situation. And so typically what I do is, I got my fan off screen here, y'all. So I'm gonna put it closer so I can feel it. So I'm in the garage right now. What I do is I share with people how to get their breakthrough. It's very simple. That's all. I share with people how to get their breakthrough, and because people got to have a breakthrough, y'all. I know I had to have mine, and you got to have yours. So again, this is Terrance Wilburn sharing with you how to get your breakthrough using mindfulness, using the quantum realm, using the aspects of prayer and prophecy. And so, anyway, just to move forward, I took a break from this channel simply because I want to go back to school. I want to finish a degree. I have multiple degrees and trainings. And so I was working on something a while back, years ago, when I went to Full Sail University. I studied from the music business program and how to produce music, how to publish music, and how to get it out there as a pretty much an entrepreneur. I looked up to guys like Master P, Puff Daddy, Suge Knights, the black men who were successful at running their own record labels. you know, um, Guys out of Texas. There's so many I can name. We all know the greats, so you should research the greats in your area. And so I was looking to become an entrepreneur in the music world. And so I started my own label that did multiple things, produce content. And what I noticed is that when I was producing content, when I still do produce content, produce music and things of that nature, the words, the lyrics, everything that we use, all of that stuff is spiritual, y'all. And so you can't really separate who you are from what you do. It has to join together. See, in the Word or the Bible, it tells you that things like write the vision, make it plain. You know that scripture, right? It tells you things about how to pull on God with prayer. All these things matter, and so music, being one of the more forefronted things in the world, has the ability to help you get your breakthrough very, very quickly. And so I discovered that. And so for a long time, I couldn't figure out how to help other people to understand that. And so for a long time, I would separate from what I did musically, from what I did spiritually, and from what I did writing wise. It was like a separate back and forth thing. And so here on this channel, that's why I took a break, because at the same time I was testing out another YouTube over here. I'd have one over there for a while, and I test out different subjects. I have a viral video, viral this, and so I couldn't figure out how to put it together. And so here's the thing, y'all. On Facebook, I have a ton of content, but I neglected this channel right here, and so I would upload just randomly. And so this YouTube channel has been around for probably 12 or 15 years. It was probably like my second YouTube channel, if not the first. I think I deleted the first couple of runs of it and then brought it back. So it's still like the main platform. But I had content on here from a long time ago that was deleted, you know what I'm saying? And so I really kind of regret that. I should have kept that content and just watched the progression over the years to see how I did. Most people can go, if you go back to some, YouTube content creator, they'll show you their video that they started making 16 years ago or whatever. I don't have that stuff no more. So it's because I really couldn't see, like I said, how it all fit together. Again, I would have multiple different platforms with multiple different kind of content pieces on it. And so it got really convoluted, if I can use that word, or mixed up on how to send people a certain place. Because the conversation would end over here if I sent them to the music website and it only had 3 albums or whatever. But they want to come over here and watch a couple YouTube videos, and that ends after about 4 videos. And then I send them over there and send them over here. And so it just got very mixed up. And so that's why I stopped producing content here on this particular YouTube channel, is because, like I said, um, I really didn't know what to do with it because I was so busy doing things on Instagram, things over there on Facebook, things over there, what you call it. And so, like I said, I have a ton of content over there on Facebook. And so we're going to link these two platforms together when we go live. And hopefully it'll bring more traction. But even there, I hadn't been very consistent in that as well because I was trying different things out. And guess what, y'all? It's okay to try different things out. And so that's why I said, let me bring it back to this one platform over here. And we're going to migrate some of the things over here as well, some of the topics, some of the conversations, and most of the people, so we can build this out for you because I know you're a subscriber. Now, recently, I've had some subscribers in the last 3 to 4 months showing them how to live a better life, as well as those who, hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all. So that's how it is working at home with kids and stuff like that, right? You got to straighten and handle business. So anyway, right now what we're doing is talking about being inspired to making a comeback here on this channel. This is about your breakthrough, and it's about how things work for you. And so we're discussing today how you're going to get inspired. You're getting inspired through the content that I'm sharing here on not TikTok, but YouTube. Excuse me, while I adjust my microphone. I can bring my microphone closer. You can see the kind of microphone I'm using. So the microphone I use is a Behringer. It's what do you call the thing? U87 clone mic, you know. And so, I know all the podcasters got their microphones right here in the face, and they want to show you their great microphone. And so I'll keep it here for a moment. And so anyway, what we like to do here is discuss simply about, I don't even like that in the shot. Hopefully you can hear me still, right? And so what we're doing is sharing with you the vision of growing this channel and making it go forward. Those who are those who are subscribed to this channel, go ahead and like the video, share it with somebody, because we're talking about how you're going to get your breakthrough by using mindfulness, spirituality, prayer, prophecy, all of those great things like that. And so we want to share with you the goal of moving forward. So we're here now. I'm at home, of course. This is my studio slash creation station. I got my drums back over here. Why am I pointing at? Over here in this section back there. You see that red stuff right there. I got great artwork and things of that nature. Looks like that you've seen it as I move my chair. And so I'm encouraging you to be built up, to find a place for yourself to study, to do your thing, because it's very important for you to do your own thing in this time. We have too many people who are um, out here following just everybody, every little thing. There are so many people out there who don't have the knowledge, the learning, the training, or anything like that. They just tell you random things. Like I was on TikTok the other day, and I'm just searching. I'm about to start posting my videos because I make daily passive income, and I show people over there on TikTok how to do that, and I'll be sharing with you the same thing. There was some kid over there showing something about the rapper Lil Baby had died, and I'm like, this has got to be stupid. And I searched it, and sure enough, it was. You have people on here on online, and it's really the online world is a great opportunity for people like you and me to share, for us to grow, to follow behind people who have valid content, who have awesome information, and those who are entertaining. But it's a shame when we have people like that online who are just spreading, I don't even know what to call it. Like if you don't understand this, like I said, it's a spiritual platform over here. What you're doing when you talk about somebody dying, a death of someone, that's a very powerful word that a lot of people still haven't got yet. And to speak death over some person like that is that's very detrimental to that person who did that. Because a lot of times what you do not realize is that a lot of people who are it doesn't take you can't be weak and make it to the top. Many of those people are protected spiritually by God, by other powers, and for someone to put their mouth, so to speak, on a prophet, it can be really, really bad for you. So watch what you're doing, watch who you're following, watch the content that you watch, because it's very important in this hour that you understand your spirituality, your mindfulness. And if you want to get your breakthrough from the quantum realm, which is basically the atmosphere that God set around you and around the world for you to pull in the blessings that you have to be careful of what you receive into your eye gates and your ear gates, because that goes into your heart and it comes out of your mouth, it goes into your mind. All these things are very, very um, important for you to understand that that can also, you know, stop your breakthrough, so to speak. And so, what I'm sharing here today, while we're going live, I'm gonna just go live until I finish talking. I don't have no specific set time, but of course, I do have daily tasks. I got to get to my other task with with the passive income earning that I do online, and so I got to post my ads and stuff, right? But anyway, and I'll be sharing with you those things as we begin to build the audience over here. But money is important as well. Money is important to your spirituality. Money is important to your growth. Money is important to your family. Money is important to you. It's important for you to have money, because if you don't have money, then guess what? You don't have a lot of anything. It's important for you to understand. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my microphone up here so you can hear me. It's important for you to understand that if you don't have money, then basically you're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble. If you live in a life where you have to take care of people, like a family, like me, I have a family. I have a wife, I have several kids and a grandchild, who are in the next room, some of them. And so in this house, it take a lot of money to do stuff. And so I have to generate money online. And that comes through help from being mindful, so learning how to meditate, to learning how to pray the correct way, to counting on God for many of the things that we have and some that we want. And so it's all about the positivity of your mind, the thoughts of your mind, and that takes focus. You have to have help, y'all. And so that's what I'm here to do, because what I noticed is that I've had great wins in the past. My video is not mirrored, but I want my hair to look right, y'all. And so in the past, I have had uh, a lot of great wins. I had money to come through in the multiple thousand, tens of thousands. And guess what, y'all? Looking for some stuff to change recently, I ran into a hardship. And so I depend solely on God for what comes in through my hands and for my family. And so, the best way I can help you to understand about money and about how to relate time and focus is to get your vision written down. I have things here. Well, I'm getting that together myself. I have affirmation cards that I write myself here. My grateful. I'll show you a couple of them. Right here, so you don't think I'm playing or whatever. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for truth and love. I'm grateful for the voice of God and for food. What does that mean? That means I was fasting, y'all. I was happy to be fasting and to be obedient to the voice of God for my breakthrough. But guess what? It let me know that, every day I've taken advantage or taken for granted, should I say, just eating. And I felt hungry, y'all. And I just said, I'm grateful for food. And so you have to find little things like that to be grateful for in your life. I'm sharing a broad array of topics. I'm sure at this point, YouTube don't know what in the world I'm talking about. So what I'm doing, this is the first live. I'm just simply to reiterate, I'm introducing myself, introducing the channel, and I'm discussing why I took a long, long break. And I'm sure after a long, long break like this, it's going to take some traction to build this channel back up. That's something I'm prepared to do because I know that people are looking for me to show up. Because what I notice, y'all, is like I said, you got people online talking about people who are dead and are not. They're sharing. I don't know what's wrong with these folks out here in this world. Why my people have gotten to the point where they have lost in their minds. But there is time for a voice to stand up in the crowd and to say enough is enough. We calling back consciousness. We're calling back the root of love. We're calling back those who will assemble themselves to hear the voice of God and to lead the people into the future. And so this is this channel is going to be about, is that we're going to put everything together like a gumbo, y'all, and see what come out of it. Because, I want to share with my people, those who will be watching, about how to get their breakthrough. You know, I got a family. I can share with you some of the great videos and funny things that we do all the time. That's awesome. There are people out there who are looking to have a family like that, to learn from a father who has been there 20 years with his wife and his kids, who has built something from nothing. And like I say, you got people online just, I don't know what these folks are doing. It's the difference between monetizing entertainment and those who are just really into ratchetness. You know what I mean? If you want to take the time to entertain yourself with that, this ain't the channel for you, my brother. This ain't the channel for you, my sister. The channel this is for those who want to learn about mindfulness, learn about their spirituality, learn about their true power and their nature. Not just a bunch of mystical stuff that don't work. All of the books that you can read, majority of them, if you didn't know that, are just lying to you. They don't have any valid information. See, they're the books that really have the valid information, they took off the market. They're very rare books now. They're not in print. A lot of books were destroyed. A lot of things that actually tell you the truth that are really out there, people won't tell you about, because a lot of people, majority of the people, should I say the masses of people, do not know about them. I have a couple myself, and I have read in the past, I could tell you a lot about, what they call the dark arts, or um, uh, what do you call that? I forget the word they call it right now. But anyway, there's two paths in life. There's a left-hand path and a right-hand path. I have discovered both and how they both mean something. And so, in order for you to get your breakthrough, you have to first know that the first law, which is the all is mind. And so, this channel is about you discovering that power of breakthrough through your own mind, through your own perspective, and with help and guidance for that. And so, anyway, let me just go through some of these topics, because I know I've been kind of rambling on, telling you what this channel is about and reintroducing myself. And hopefully, I've been doing a good job at it. And it's going to come together as we go on. What's in that cup? Water. I need some more. And so, anyway, my vision for this channel is to simply set it up to prepare a place that God can speak to people, through me, as well as through the consciousness and power of the collective of people who will gather here. This is, hopefully I can learn how to make this thing super entertaining. But as you see from the videos I've created in the past, spiritual things are not entertaining. They're not supposed to be entertaining. They're supposed to grow you, supposed to grow your faith, supposed to grow your hope, because they're supposed to grow your relationship to God. And so I know there'll be people watching this later on who won't attend the live, who will see it and watch a few minutes and get their breakthrough or whatever. That's totally fine. But what we hope to do is have people on here conversating and asking questions at the same time, because I want you to get your breakthrough in a live session with me while I have the time. And so it's almost noon here where I am in Florida. And so I want to share with you a couple more things before I end this live and go over there, get my other channel straightened out, and link all that stuff together here. And of course, I got daily duties to do with my online income that I make. And so I want to make sure I do that in a certain amount of time. But again, we want to take time a lot to come over here and to just share with you why this channel exists. And some people, like I said, have subscribed or been viewing lately because they heard some beats I made or something like that. And so that is what made me create another channel where I just have, a lot of beats and stuff like that. But I'll be, from time to time sharing. I'll probably keep that channel up because it's dedicated to music production and things of that nature, content creation, as far as like music is concerned. So I'll probably keep that channel up and, link you back and forth to how you can discover more about if you do that type of thing. So on that channel, I create beats and tutorials for FL Studio and other things that I use to record, as I have worked with many dynamic artists, including Grammy winners and Grammy nominated people. And so I still like to do that from time to time because that is a hobby for me now. It used to be full time where I was like to grind and, try to get a placement or try to work with somebody. And it's not the case no more. I just love to do that. I still have a studio here in my home, and I will be producing more content as I go and as I grow. And I do already have a lot of music on Apple Music. You can check that out under the name of Terrance Wilburn. And so I'll be producing more, or should I say uploading more, because I have a lot of songs that I have never uploaded before. And I'm going to just start to, like I said, put my stuff together so that people will know where my stuff is, as well as my books. There are many of my books. You can see them here in the back right here. I don't know how to do that because this thing is flipped. But anyway, that's a row of my books. There's about 10 or 15 books that I have produced and published, should I say published. They are available on Amazon as well as all over the internet. All you have to do is type in Terrance Wilburn or, Prophet Terrance Wilburn and check out which ones you can find, or you go over there to Amazon or, Barnes and Noble or something like that and buy one. Also, my books are available at your library. So, they teach again how to get your prosperity breakthrough. If you didn't know, this world is full of abundance. This world is full of God's abundance. What does that mean? It means that there is an opportunity for you to get what you want out of life. There's no lack in this world, only the lack that you've created for yourself due to your thinking. And if you don't think that's real, think again about what I just said. So a lack and abundance are two different things. One doesn't exist. You ought to know that it's lack. God never created lack in anything. The universe is not lacking in anything. There are people who are designated to your destruction, and so they create something like lack. Take for instance what happened a few years ago. I don't think you can say certain words online anymore because they have put a censor. This thing is amazing, y'all. They have created what the movies told us so many years ago. If you watch movies like Soylent Green, or you watch movies like I think it's called 1981. It's a book by not Orson Welles. Right now, I can't think of the name of the book. I think it's called 1981 though. But if you think about all these books, Terminator, um, things, movies like that, they told us how things were going to be in the future. The censorship, the food rationing, all this other stuff in the world that people have created to be designed to kind of take you out of the picture of having using your mind, using your consciousness, using your focus to get your breakthrough. And so this channel again is dedicated to helping you move forward. And so um, I just want to encourage you as we go on, because I know I kind of hit and miss on these topics today, but this is the first live and we're going to tighten up as we go forward. So again, just to encourage you, I want to ask you questions about, what do you think your direction is? What do you think your journey is? What do you think is your motivation in life? Those are the things that separate you from the crowd of people who are going nowhere. I'm going to say that again. When they are going nowhere, y'all, they are going nowhere. It's sad, but they are going nowhere. The most of the people online on a platform like an Instagram or something like that, they're showing off. But for what? And to whom? There's an old saying they used to say in the marketing speech. It says something like, people buy things to impress people that they don't know and don't like, and they can't afford. It went something like that. People buy things that they can't afford to impress people that they don't know and don't like, something like that. And that's the state of the world today. All of those older movies were saying things like that. I don't know if it was programming you or just warning you, probably a little bit of both. But the thing is, we now live in a world where people are using these platforms just to show off, and they really can't afford any things they're buying. Stuff is rented or is not owned or is borrowed or is just simply made up to get 1 million followers. For what? Most of them people don't even know how to monetize their followings. I'd rather have 50 people following me who are all buying my books, all supporting my CDs. I mean, it's not CDs, my Apple Music streams, who come to my live Zooms, who donate, than 1,000 people who never pay attention. And so that's one of my purposes for coming over here, is to show you how to do the same thing. Is that, having a platform of 1 million people and only 10, you only have 1,000 people clicking like or share, that's a waste of time. It tells you, if you look at a lot of these people's followings, they might have 340,000 people subscribed, right? And then on their average video, it has like 1,300 views and like 400 likes. That tells you something's wrong right there. That either one of two things are happening. One is that the content, not the content, but the following is totally made up of like bots, things of that nature, or they really don't know how to engage and monetize their content and their following. And so what I do here is, like I said, I've been doing this sporadically on different platforms. I want to put it all under one house and build this up so that you will know how to monetize your content, and you will know how all of this links back spiritually to your mindfulness, to your state, to your belief in God, to whatever it is that you do. Because You being elevated consciously should mean the most in life because it's really how you get to the top of the pile. The people at the top are ethical people, they are spiritual people, and many of them are powerful people. What do I mean by that? I'm not talking about the power like you learn here on YouTube and other platforms about, secret societies and stuff like that. Majority of those types of people is just some organization of people getting together locally and talking about local stuff, and it has nothing to do with you. If there's any kind of dynamic to control the world, you need to know that it's first starts with you. That you cannot be controlled or overthrown by anything on earth or anything over the earth or under the earth because you are a sovereign power, because you are God. Once you tap into that, you see that? Those are things that tell you that, they kind of sense to you what's going on. But anyway, you are God. You have the consciousness, you have the power to raise yourself out of certain situations. And that means that a lot is going on in the world and it will continue to be. Even Jesus said that you shall have the poor with you always. Life, you shall have woes and troubles. These are things happen. Life happens. They said another way. Ish happens. That's what a lot of people say in the world because it does, but are you covered? Are you ready to move into a different dynamic? Are you ready to move forward? And that's the point of this live. And it will go up unedited because you know what? It's not that I don't care, is that I'm taking this time to build you up. And for those who will watch and who will come after, I start posting. And so I have no doubt in my mind that you will be watching this after it's posted online and you will be subscribing. Because you know what? This is about being real. I want to share some time with you from my mind and my heart, my experiences, to share with you how to get your breakthrough. Because, like I said, you got people online straight up lying to you. They broke. They live with their mama. Their mama broke. They come from broken families, broken homes. And you know what? It's okay to start like that, but you can't live like that. You can't continue like that. And you definitely shouldn't end life like that. And a lot of people are, y'all. And it's like I said, you got people over there and online everywhere, just straight up flexing and lying to you about what they drive, where they live, who they. This is my wife texting me. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, baby, thank you. Smile face emoji. It's important for you to understand. Um, it's going to be like roughly an hour because I'm going to hit these other two topics very quickly. It's important for you to understand. I know I've been rambling a little bit. It's like a rant. This is really my rant without getting too uncontrolled because I already went live over there on not Instagram, TikTok earlier this morning. So I want to try to keep this kind of laid back a little bit. And, like I said, we'll figure out how to entertain you later because right now this is about you getting the process of understanding why you're subscribed to this channel, what you were expecting and what you should expect going forward. And those who are coming after, who will see this video and other videos like this, why you are subscribed. My vision is to help you move forward. Our people, my people, I'm not called to everybody. I'm called to my people, those who look like me. Number one, you're a black man. You're willing to succeed in life, and maybe you've been stuck. That's who I'm talking to. And so you got a girl, you got a baby mama, you got a wife, all those type of things. My mission is to help you move forward. And then, of course, to the black woman, to how to help you to prosper in your family, get your breakthrough from God, and trust Him for more, and to move forward. And that's what this is about. That's what this live is about. That's what this challenge is going to be about going forward. And I'm going to show you the secrets of the quantum realm and how that ties back what it is, how it ties back to God and your spirituality, your consciousness in Christ. You might be saying to yourself, what is consciousness? Consciousness is the uplifting of your mind. The mind is not this brain here that's involved into your head right here. It's your connection to God. It's really the Spirit of God, or the Holy Ghost, as they would say, talking to you through the power of what God is. God is more encompassing than this world, than this universe, but He is everything, or she is everything put together all in one. And how that controls you on a daily basis, you need to be able to tap into that frequently and regularly. It's not something that you learn in church. It's not going to be something that you're going to learn in most churches, especially today. Even with the radicalism of most Christianity today, you're still not going to learn it in a Pentecostal church. You're going to have to learn this stuff on platforms like here, by prophets like myself, other prophets as well who teach this thing. But when it comes to it, I just don't think anybody's really teaching this stuff. They just want to really entertain you. So my object, my purpose is to uplift your consciousness and show you how to get to your breakthrough. And I can point you to certain resources that do that. Many of the books that I have written, much of the music that I produce, and pretty much just, overall coming to you just like this on a regular basis, sharing with you what to do. So anyway, those are my questions for you to encourage you. I'm looking over here on my notes. That's Vicky walking off screen. Our house pit bull, very friendly dog, So my questions for you is simply, how do you want to go about your journey? How do you want to go about spending your days, whether it be making money or creating content or whatever, sharing people your ideas, whatever it is, because like I said, I want to put all this together. Excuse me, it's kind of dusty out here today. I didn't put a humidifier right. But how to put together something for you to help you get your breakthrough. And so, excuse me, what we're going to do, I'm going to go hit this last point, and we're going to end this live. What we're going to do is explore consciousness and spirituality. And I'm going to be sharing with you those things through my personal journey, sharing with you what they call my testimony. That means the things that I have done in my life that put me in position where I had to trust God, as well as how I got my breakthrough, and how you're going to get your breakthrough, and how you're going to trust God going forward. And hopefully, like I said, you can hear me very well. I'm going to have to go back and see how the audio was on this. I don't have anybody telling me how it is, but I'm looking at my monitor right here on my interface, and it's saying I'm talking. And I think I can see something down here on the bottom. It's not showing me very much. But I'm going to trust what I can see over here on my rack. And so my personal journey is that in the short time that I have, my personal journey has been in spirituality. Y'all. Hold on, I got to get something to drain it before I continue to say this. Hold up. For those who are watching, just speed through these parts. All right, y'all. So anyway, I'm back. I'm gonna put this fan right here because it's right up on me. Hopefully you can't hear that fan too much. If not, then we're gonna have to turn the other smaller fan on. I'm gonna have to get my lemon water. This is a Kevita. I don't know, can you see that? Sparkling lemonade with prebiotics. It says it had prebiotics, not probiotics, prebiotics. So basically, I guess it's healthy for you. I don't really know what this is about, though. Like I said, this is about your breakthrough. And I'm over here just keeping it real, y'all. I'm not going to fancy anything for you except for how to get your breakthrough. Because I'm at home. And I'm going to have to do this live the way I want to do it. When I come over here and talk to y'all, I just got to keep it real with you. I see it's kind of getting hot on this microphone. Turn the input down just a little bit. We're going to keep talking until I finish. Then I'm going to get out of here, y'all, because I got a couple things I need to do and I want to do them. So I posted a video a while back and I said, this is not popular. It's not a popular concept. I'm not over here slapping my wife. I'm not over here abusing people. I don't even want to say the word because I know sometimes they'll catch words or whatever. People find it the wrong way. There goes my babe. Hello, my babe. I didn't know. You may come and say hello if you want to. Nobody's on right now, but I'm doing it live.
Hi.
Hello, see, it's my beautiful daughter. I'm going live on YouTube right now. So anyway, I'm over here building this channel up, talking to these people.
Yeah.
And so anyway, sorry y'all, I'm chewing this chewing gum. We're covering the journey into consciousness and spirituality. That's what this is about. I'm discussing these topics on how they have impacted my life, my creative process. I'm sharing the insight and practices that have helped me in my spiritual journey. They have helped me again in my spiritual journey. I want to share with you this man right here. That's my father. The Bible says he died during that pandemic that they had a while back. So that plague that supposedly took the world, right? Took out my father. The Bible says, honor thy mother, thy father, all thy days, that your days may be long upon the earth, etc., etc. What side is this? Okay, so I need a light coming from over here. So again, what we're talking about today is how you're getting your breakthrough. But I was talking about my dad, right? My dad was one of those people who encouraged me to be smart, to use my smarts. He didn't necessarily tell me how to use them, but encouraged me to learn, to focus, to do things. And I suppose that's because he had an idea that I would figure it out. You know, you really can't say why you came into this world through certain people, but you can say that those people were the motivation to help you become the person that you are today. And so he's gone, but I honor him by lifting him up over there and keeping his face on the wall, like the Bible says, so that, it may be going well with me and how I go forward in becoming a father to my children. And I have adult children, and I have younger kids too. But the majority of children are grown. And so I have a perspective of raising kids from very early in life all the way up until their adult years. And now I am a grandfather as well. And so, a lot of people don't survive long enough to reach that age. And so that's what I'm saying. It's very important that you pay attention to who you're watching online. You pay attention to what you're listening to in your music. You pay attention to all these things because, we all do that. But a lot of those things are destructive. And so I'm just sharing with you the consciousness of it all and my journey through spirituality. And we're getting ready to end this live because I want to do about an hour over here consistently. And so my insights are these, is that you want to trust God You want to get your breakthrough, and then you want to be um, in a spiritual practice. So again, I'm gonna try to say that again because I don't have that written down. You want to be mindful. You want to use consciousness, and you want to get your breakthrough. And I would say it like that. Excuse me. So I'm going to encourage you again to learn how to be mindful. What is mindful? That means simply pay attention. Pay attention to who you're paying attention to and what they're saying to you. And if they ain't striking with you, you need to leave it alone because you're going to be left behind and not grow with what God is going through with you in this earth now. What does that mean? It means that there's an elevation process. You know, there's a group, I think they're a gospel group or a Christian CCM group called Elevation Music. They make some of the best worship songs to be compared to. This stuff sounds really good, you know, but they're talking about a higher level of worship. And I want to talk to you about simply as we end this live, it's about raising your vibrational frequency, like everybody's saying. You know, they're using what they were calling new age is really what we're in, the new age. You know, it's not about them dinosaur tricks that worked a long time ago with the dinosaurs. You know, that stuff grandma them did, it don't work no more. It's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of that stuff never did work in the first place. You were tuned and tapped into quantum realm and consciousness, and you were not mindful of it. And so that's why it was a hidden miss. So if you grew up in church or something like that, you know, most of the people may not be lying anyway. You know, this coming from a person who went to church. I'm an ordained pastor, like I said, as well as I'm a prophet. Most of the people get up in church and lie anyway because they don't respect God and they don't know what God is. They think of God as some lightning bolt. They don't realize that they carry the Spirit of God in them and that He is asleep or she is asleep, waiting for the awakening within you. So most people walk around not being mindful about who they are, what their mission is in life, what their purpose is. They don't have a vision. And so just like the Bible says, which is a book, we'll get into that another time. It's a spiritual book, but it's also a metaphysical, um, psychological book as well. But I'll just say spiritual book, a very spiritual book that people read for really one thing, to understand how to get their breakthrough. And it can be used for that if you understand how to read it correctly and understand what it's really about. It's talking to you about you and your mindful state and raising your consciousness and being aware of the Spirit of God that is in you and that is working to deliver you if you are allowing God to work in you and to deliver you. That you have to come to the grips that you are God, that you are creating and designing your own experience, and that you must not allow otherness, so to speak, to create that experience for you. You are God. And so, you know, you can show that all through the scriptures. Psalms say it, ye are gods. Jesus said it. Have I not already told you that ye are gods? You know, there's a lot of scripture that alludes to that, meaning it points to you who you are and what Christ is. So again, this channel is talking about Christ consciousness, spirituality, and mindfulness. You have to be mindful of these things. And it's very difficult to do that in a world where you're separated pretty much to be cut off. I'll put it like that because, like I said, I think they say you can't say certain words. And so again, we was talking about earlier about the censorship. It makes it very difficult to talk to people about the reality that they're going through. And so we can dance and play around this game too. We'll dance around certain subjects. And since they want you to dance, they'll penalize you for it as well. Because, you know, we're not talking about how to slap it and drop it high and twerk it, right? So this ain't a popular subject, although everybody's searching for it, but they won't allow you to find it because when slapping the booties around here and stuff like that. And so anyway, what we're gonna do is just share this out to different platforms that I'll be on, let people see this, see if they're interested in it. We'll continue to draw people. We'll continue to talk. We'll continue to basically build it up. That's all I can say, y'all, because we're going to go through all these topics that I had lined up. I just want to reintroduce this channel to you, what I'm about, what it's going to be about, and share with you some of the things that I love, like I said, I'm going to keep that other channel. I'm going to go over there right now and produce something for those people, and we'll connect them together. And we're just going to keep it real. We're going to keep it 100, just like they said. And I'm telling people the truth over here and share with them my experience, share with you how to get your breakthrough. And then we'll be sharing other things as well. Right now, I'm not going to go through all the topics because ain't nobody over here live with me. And so you can't really share everything. I'm just doing this live because I don't want to record it, chop it up, then I have to edit it and upload it. I'm gonna just do all lives just like this, y'all. Just straight up 100 real. I don't care what happened in it. I don't care how much time, space between it. Because you know what, y'all? I'm over here to teach you what thus saith the Lord. And when you're doing something like that, it ain't fun and it ain't easy. But I'm having a good time doing it because guess what? I went through a lot of training to get here in this place in my mind. I'm just pointing in my brain. This is not my mind. But point in my head where I can share with you the reality of what you're going through and how to break yourself out of it and how to get into alignment with the life that you want and the life that you dreamed of. That's a very difficult place to get into. Let me tell you why. Because you're surrounded in a world where people don't want you to do that. Everybody's going a certain way. You have to swim upstream in order to get this revelation. You have to meditate. You have to pray. You have to get that breakthrough. If you understand those words, then this is the channel for you. If you don't, this is the channel for you. Why? Because you're going to learn how to get your breakthrough. See, it takes somebody who has been through the trenches and the ranks in order for you to successfully get your breakthrough. You don't have to do all the things that I've done. You don't have to travel the road and the route that I have. And guess what? You and I are the same one. You are going about your business on a daily basis in a regular way. I'm going about mine in another way. We're connected. That's the reason why you're watching this video. And you need to stay tuned for more because I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get from where you are now to where you want to be. So again, I think that's my time. I feel it now. My name is Terrance Wilburn. I am T. Wilburn. You can check me out on all platforms under that name as I begin to especially change the keywords about that. But here on YouTube, especially, I am T. Wilburn. Just spell it out. I don't care. Just look for it. So again, I am T. Wilburn. I want to say peace and blessings. And I'm going to say check me out later. Subscribe, like this video, and share it with those who you know need to be raised in their consciousness about the prophetic, about prayer, about spirituality, about mindfulness, about the quantum, about meditation, about all these great things that we're going to be talking about here on this channel. So again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Share this video. All those things are important, not for me specifically, but for you and for those who you know need to watch this video. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. So again, I'll check you later. Peace out.